Oh, hey, this is Mrs. Cribb. Welcome to chemistry. This is my orientation video. They wanted us to let you know what we look like. So here I am. Let's get started. I'm going to talk a mile a minute. Don't worry about it. We're going to have a parent university where I go over all these details. The parent university is mandatory for chemistry, so make sure you look for those dates so you can sign up. Students, I'll be talking to you about it. I'll send you instructions and other little videos to help you get started. First thing is this is the textbook we're going to be using. You'll be getting this in homeroom. You're going to use this as a reference. Everything that you're going to need will be contained, though, in the notes that I give you and the worksheets that I give you and the websites that we use. I'm going to show you now the syllabus. So here we go. I only put one syllabus up per semester. The main stuff is the same, but all this part down here where I list when we're starting and what kind of date we might have a test or a quiz change. There's just not enough to get on one page, so that's why. Okay, for instance, one thing you need to know, parents will not be grading. Students will grade their own work. Parents will sign with a full signature, not initials, that the student completed the work. Then they will give them the key, and I'll show you where the keys are in a moment. The student will grade his work. If he missed 5 out of 10, he put -5, and then correct his work, leaving his mistakes on the page so I can see what he did wrong and then what he got right, how he fixed it. And then they'll turn it in, and that will be 100 completion grade. So worksheets will be completion grades. Where homework is 10% of your grade. Quizzes and labs. Labs are mandatory, so make sure you look and see when they're happening so you can make sure you're off. Quizzes and labs are 30% of your grade. Tests are 60%. I do allow you to retake 2 tests and 2 quizzes per semester. So that's 4 grades between now and December. But you only have a 2-week window to retake them. And I do require that all tests are taken at school and all re-quizzes are taken at school. And you have to sign up for those. So there'll be a process you have to go through for that. But if I give you back a test today, you will have 2 weeks to retake it. After that, whatever grade you have stays. And I always count whichever is the best grade of the 2. So test A, you took it one time. Test B, you took it. Whichever one got the best grade, that's the one I count. You don't have to retake tests, but that's an option. This, again, shows you the estimate of when we're going to start new material and when we're going to assess how you're doing on that material. I'm going to show you a few websites and the Google Drive. Now, this is the Google Drive. Okay. Now, notice there's a parent Google Drive and a student Google Drive. So if I click on the parents, there's folders. So you need to learn to go to the chemistry and then the folder. And in that folder, for instance, this is chapter 14. These are all the keys that you need for chapter 14. So the entire year is already there for parents to see. Same thing for students. Here, let's check. Chapter 8 is one of the more difficult chapters. So there's a lot of content here. Some we'll do at school together, some you'll do at home, but every single worksheet you need is already here in the Google Drive. You'll get invitations to that, so you'll be able to see it all. And then reference sheets are on the main part of this chemistry students. So there's no reason for you to miss any content or any page. If you lose it, you can reprint it. I'm going to show you a few websites now. I didn't mean to just pull up that one. Let's see, this is Kia. We'll be doing all our tests and quizzes on Kia. And you'll have to show your work if it's math or solving equations of any kind or balancing an equation. You have to show that work in order to get credit for the question. I don't give credit if there's no work. So if you get the right answer and you don't show me how you did it, you get a 0 for that answer. Then I'm going to show you, let's see, this is Quizzes. Quizzes is one of those websites that I use to help us to practice our material. Sometimes we do this in class. Sometimes it's assigned as homework. And on a very rare occasion, I actually assign it as a quiz. There's also Edpuzzle, which I haven't pulled up. And Edpuzzle is a video assignment. And I try to keep them, within your time frame. But you do have to pause it and do work and put in your answers. So it may take you a little bit longer. But those are graded by accuracy. So those are not completion grades. And so if I teach a concept on Monday, then Tuesday, Friday is watching a video on that concept. If I teach a concept on Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday is watching a video on that concept. Either that or they're doing the corresponding worksheet. So I basically have a video for every single day of the year that I teach. And that helps if you miss the day because you're sick, not because of, You just don't want to come to school. But if you're sick, you can go and look at that video and you'll have the exact same content that everybody else has had. So hopefully that will help you. I also have 4 hours where I come and I help students. 2 of them from 9:30 to 11:30 on the biology lab days. I come for Chem Help. You can come and get help on your homework. You can come and review for the test. You can come and look at your previous tests and help me to help you figure out what you did wrong before you retake the test. And then I have a Google Meet session I do before each test for Monday, Wednesday, and Tuesday, Friday. All of these are optional. If I send out the link to the Google Meet, you can come and get on and we go over questions and I can work out problems for you on the screen and you can work out problems for me, and that sometimes helps. But all of these things are ways to help you prepare. If you work hard, if you follow my instructions and look at the videos, you should do well in this class. And that student tears mug I showed earlier here. This was a present for my son for Christmas, so it's just a joke. I hope don't leave too many tears this year. So I'm hoping to see you soon, and good luck.